What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Schmeck88 channel, and welcome back to the 5th video on the 5th day of the 12 Days of Schmeckmas. Today we are going to be doing something a little different again, and we're going to be taking a look at my top 10 favorite back blings in the game. Now this was such a hard video to make because there's obviously so many back blings. It was so hard to narrow it down to 10, but I feel like 10 is a good number, that it's enough to talk about, but it's not too few that I leave out honorable mentions and whatnot. So I definitely feel like 10 is a good number for this. You know, it's right in the middle there. And I definitely like the number 10 for this. I'm not going to spoil anything, but the penguin is on there. But before we look at the rest, I want to remind you guys to play the map at the code in the description, because I am working on something. Not quite ready to give it away yet, but I'm working on something. That's all you guys need to know. And then practice that map in the description, and that's another thing. That's all you need to know. We'll talk about more when we get there. Another thing is, let me know if you want me to publish my box fight map. I've gotten a little bit of feedback about that. A couple messages and stuff asking me to publish that, and I think that's something I'm definitely going to go ahead and do once I work on it a little bit more and have it absolutely perfect, because I don't want it to be just another one of those box fight maps that gets published and you guys find a bug with it or something. So I'm going to keep working on it. I'm going to keep playing it, and I'm going to make sure everything on it is exactly how I want it. And then, you know, I'll probably release it towards the end of the month. So that's that. For anybody that cares, from the Winterfest presents today, this is what I ended up opening. I don't remember what present I opened, but I got the peppermint pickaxe. I think I opened one from Fish Stick. But anyway, that's that. Again, please use code Schmeck in the item shop if you choose to. I would greatly appreciate it. But at the very least, please make sure you do have somebody's code in the item shop so that your money doesn't go to waste when you get any of these amazing skins, or this brand new cool emote, or yeah, emote's pretty cool. So that's that. So make sure you have somebody's code in there, and I would greatly appreciate it if you used mine. And that's going to be code Schmeck if you do choose to do so. So without further ado, let's talk about these 10 backpacks, shall we? First up, we've got the Dragon Crest. This one is so sharp, and it's got 3 edit styles, obviously, which allows it to go with so much. Obviously, anything red or black can pretty much go with this one. And then if it has any gold or silver on it at all, obviously you can use either of these, and the gold or the silver on the shield will bring it out in the skin. And I really like accenting my colors with the different colors available on the Dragon Crest. Definitely one of my favorites. Another one, if I'm using a gold or a silver skin, I'll go ahead and use the high caliber. Usually the gold one, but there's definitely skins that the silver one works with best. Like, I honestly think the silver one on Nog Ops looks pretty good. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. So that's another one of my top 10 favorites. I definitely like that one a lot. Next up, we've got the Shark Fin. I'm just going to tell you guys straight up, this is number 1, even though I only use it with like one skin. Because, as I say in every video, I absolutely love sharks. So that's that. Shark Fin is my number 1. Next up, we've got the Wolfpack. And I feel like this is such a, not a plain pick, I guess, but it's such an easy pick. Like, yeah, it's kind of, I mean, it's simple, which I like, but this really does go with pretty much everything in the game. Like, I guarantee if I go to my skins and pick a random skin, whatever skin comes up with it is gonna look good. So let's go ahead and do that. Random skin. Bundles. Didn't really prove my point there, but I think it looks okay. Anyway, it looks good on pretty much anything. Anything with any black or white. Very good back bling. Super classic. Super universal. It's just so good. I'm going to take this bundle skin off because I'm not the biggest fan in the world of it. There we go. Nope. Pickaxes was 2 days ago. Anyway, next up we've got the Dark Shield. Again, I know I've said this a million times, but I love the color purple in this game, and I think it's one of those things you could never have too much of. And obviously this on any of the Dark Series skins, or anything purple at all really, is going to look very good. And I use purple skins all the time. I really like purple in this game a lot. And even on stuff that doesn't necessarily have purple on it, I think you can still do it. Or stuff that has very small details that are purple, or very subtle purple, whatever it might be, this is definitely a good choice. And I actually think this doesn't look half bad on Nogops. She doesn't have a speck of purple on her, but I don't think that looks bad, to be completely honest. Next up, we've got Bandelier's backpack, which is an armory bag. It's a nice, small, sweaty back bling, you know, that looks BA with those bullets and the knife on there. Looks exactly like just like a super cool tactical backpack, you know, that a soldier would carry. And I just really like that a lot. I think it goes with a lot because it's obviously neutral colors, but it especially goes well with anything black or military design skins or anything of that sort. So Armory Pack definitely makes the top 10. Next up, we've got the Council of Frogs. This doesn't really match a whole lot at all. I think it's very difficult to match to skins and make combos with, but I think the skins that it does go with, it goes phenomenally with. And even if it doesn't go with the skin you choose to use it on, watch this and tell me this isn't the best thing you've ever seen. The frogs jiggle. I think I've shown that in the video before, and I thought it was the funniest thing, and I still think it's the funniest thing, to be completely honest with you guys. Anyway, next up. It's not letting me use my controller. But next up, we've got the trash lid. I use this on pretty much every skin because it is a neutral color, it is nice and small, and I am pretty trash at the game, so I use this as like a, I don't know, I guess symbol of that. But I really like the trash lid. Not a lot of people are going to have this because the skin that this back bling came with has actually only been in the shop once, which is crazy to think about. And yeah, my controller's being weird. There we go. Anyway, trash lid, probably my second favorite. I definitely like this one a lot. I think it goes well on Nogops. I think it goes well on pretty much anything, honestly. It is such a... To me, it's another version of the Wolfpack. I know the Wolfpack is touted as like the universal back bling by the vast majority of people, from what I hear. But I think the trash lid, in effect, does that for me. But I think the Wolfpack is definitely right alongside it. Next up, we've got the cheesy. More specifically, probably the gold version. Although the regular cheese looks pretty good, I usually find myself using the gold version with any skin with some gold on it. I think that definitely looks good. I think it's really funny. It's a nice small, I don't know if it's sweaty, but it's a nice small back bling that, you know, doesn't get in my way, and I definitely like that a lot. So the cheesy, also making the top 10. Next up, we've got the Gwynny. And anybody that knows me knows I absolutely love the Pittsburgh Penguins, and not only that, but just like as an animal in general. Penguins are probably my second favorite animal to sharks. And this little guy is just so adorable. Like, he's like a little pet, like a little stuffed animal, and he's got a scarf on him, and he jiggles around a little bit. And he's a decent sized back bling, but he's not obscenely big, if you know what I mean. I definitely like this one a lot, and I use this with Nogops for the most part, obviously, but this would also combo well with anything black, white, red, or pink, or anything that has any kind of accents of any of those four colors. You could even get away with it on a skin with a little bit of orange on it because of his beak and his little feetses. That would bring out the orange in the skin and vice versa, bringing out the orange on the penguin. So those are my top 10 favorite back blings. If I had to go top 3, I would probably go Shark Fin, then Trash Lid, then Penguin, and then probably 4th Wolfpack, 5th Dark Shield, and so on with the others. So those are my top 10 favorite back blings. Thank you guys for watching the video. Make sure you like, comment if you want, subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you never miss another upload, especially over the next week or so with the 12 Days of Schmeckmas wrapping up. I've got just better and better videos coming for you guys each day. I'm very excited to bring you guys all that content. Make sure you follow the socials in the description. All of those links are going to be there. And please use code Schmeck in the Fortnite item shop. I would greatly appreciate it. It would make a big difference. It would mean a lot to me. And send me pictures of you guys using code Schmeck, and I can personally thank you because I'd love to do that. So without further ado, we're going to wrap up the video, and I will see you guys in the next one tomorrow.